All right, so most people who live in Savannah don't realize that on the southeastern edge of the city, there's a little separate town called Vernonburg. You wouldn't know it's there. It's not marked. There aren't directional markers. There's one little green sign that says welcome to Vernonburg, but it's its own separate little city. It's got its own mayor, its own city government. Vernonburg is exclusive. It's all about being left alone, beautiful stately homes, and it's absolutely stunning. Some of the most stunning homes in all of Savannah are located in Vernonburg. And I think perhaps the most beautiful home is about to come to market right now. We're going to go take a look at it. When you approach the house, it's one of the most lush settings I've ever been before. You have the stately palms lining the road, beautiful pea gravel in the driveway, beautiful water feature in the middle, and this is the back of the house. Wait until you see the front. So back in the 1800s, if you lived in the historic district downtown Savannah and you had means, you would build a home someplace where you had a breeze all the time. Tybee Island was popular. We've done videos on Tybee. Isle of Hope was a very popular place, and Vernonburg was also very popular. This home is probably the quintessential example of building a home so that you can escape the heat and have a breeze like it is today. So I introduced to you 703 Dancy Avenue. Constructed in 1847, 703 Dancy Avenue is a very traditional home like you'd find back at the time. The front of the house actually faces the water, which is what you want. So as beautiful as the back is, the front's even more stunning. The home has 5 bedrooms. It is in immaculate condition and drop-dead gorgeous. Come inside and let's take a look. 703 Dancy is very traditional in many regards. One of the things I love most about it is that it has a traditional 2-parlor configuration. So as you walk in the front door, the first thing you're greeted by is this beautiful, wide, very tall hallway from front to back, doors on both ends, so you get great cross breezes in the spring and summertime. You have dual parlors, one each side, which are, again, very tall ceilings, great proportions, makes it very easy for decorating. And then off this parlor, you have this beautiful bar that the owners put in during the major renovation a few years back. The bar does a great job connecting the parlor to the library. This may be my favorite room in the house. Everybody comes in here and says this is their favorite room in the house. It's dark paneling, it's rich, it has a spot for all your TV, all your audio-visual stuff goes here. Again, very tall ceilings, beautiful fireplace. There's not a more perfect place to watch a movie on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And behind this is the laundry area. And across the back of the house, you have a half bath and a full bath in the laundry room. I didn't make sense of that at first, where you have a half and a full touching, but then I realized you can compartmentalize each one off. So if you do have overflow guests and need to use the library for someone to sleep on the sofa, they've got a full bath at their own disposal as well, and a separate half bath for guests to use. And that basically is the entire eastern side of the house. Now let's look at the western side of the house. On the western side of the main hallway, as we go from the back of the house to the front, we have a beautiful rustic kitchen, complete with all the bells and whistles. But my favorite place to eat this entire house actually is not the dining room, it's this room. The owners found an ingenious way to use this long, narrow room off the side of the kitchen. It's great for informal dining. Breakfast with the family, kids visiting from college, everyone can pile in and have lunch here. But if you want formal dining, that's through this door. If it's formal dining you want, this is the room for you. It's absolutely flawless. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's just flawless. It's right off the kitchen, easy entertaining. It's got a beautiful fireplace that functions as well. And it separates the back of the house from the front, so now we're moving back to the parlor on the very front of the house on the western side of the hall. And off the dining room, we're back to the parlor where we first came in from the main front door of the house. As you can see, all we've done basically on the second floor of the home, which was the main floor, is just done a donut around in circles. This home flows extremely well for entertaining. I've been here before during cocktail parties. There are 100 people in the house, and you can't even feel it. Now, if you think this floor is beautiful, come look at the third floor. I could just imagine back in the 1800s how this would be the perfect respite from the heat of downtown Savannah. All the Savannah gray brick, the tall buildings, just locking you in at nighttime, and you can't escape from it in the dog days of summer. But I can just imagine coming out here and you've got just incredible views, a constant breeze out here. And as you go up to the third floor, you even have more windows and more light. So at the top of the stairs, the proportions for the main hallway are still so visibly large, there's plenty of room to put a little sitting area up here for your guests. On the eastern side of the main hallway, you have your master bedroom, your master bath, and its own den with fireplace, which is really nice in the wintertime. On the western side of the home, you have two very large bedrooms with their own private baths. And the office has a direct view of the ocean as well. The hallway is actually divided almost in half by a set of French doors, which is really nice because when you shut the doors, you can use this room as your office. You've got to use it for something, even if not an office, because that's your view. The master bedroom, I think, just reiterates one more time that this home is not all about functionality. It's also about sense of proportion and framing. I don't know if you noticed or not, but almost every room has two framed doorways in it, which is very nice. It adds functionality and just shows a sense of proportion no matter where you go. It also has a double fireplace. The fireplace here has a back side to it, which is in the private den as well. And on the back side of the master bedroom is this wonderful little den area. It's not so little, it'll seat 3 people here, and it's got its own fireplace. That fireplace, by the way, coincidentally, is the back side of the fireplace that faces the master bedroom. And behind me is the master bath, which we won't get into showing that, just for privacy for the owners. On the other side, the western side of the house, on the other side of the hallway, are these 2 stunning guest rooms, and these you have to see as well. Of the 2 guest rooms on the 3rd floor, this is obviously my favorite because number 1, I love toile. Number 2, it overlooks the water, and it's got a beautiful bathroom as well. The 2nd guest room on the 3rd floor is definitely more masculine. It's richer, darker woods, deeper tones, almost safari-ish. Okay, so if I was a guest in this house, as much as I love the toile bedroom on the 3rd floor, I think I'd actually want to stay on the ground level. This is underneath the main floor of the house. I'll tell you why. The owners had to figure out what to do with this space, and they did it flawlessly. Number 1, it always has a supply of animal crackers, and they're delicious. Number 2, it has a beautiful gourmet kitchen. Number 3, it has 2 bedroom areas. Number 4, it has a dining area. Number 5, it has a fireplace with a den area in front as well. Number 6, and best of all, is this incredible wine cellar off here. So I think if you're staying on this floor, you're close to the wines, it's gotta be better off for you. So this is actually where you want to be because it's all-inclusive and it's completely private. So far we've spent almost our entire time inside the house talking about how beautiful and wonderful it is, which it is. But in the south, when it's nice outside, which for us is approximately half of the year, your outside porches become every much as a living room as the inside living rooms actually are. This home has the beautiful porch that wraps around the 2nd floor on 3 sides of the house. All of it can be decorated beautifully and used at your will. You also have the beautiful deck on the very top off the office. You also have a porch downstairs. You also have a fire pit with a seating area over here. You have the wonderful dock, which is where we're going to do our wrap up. And then I forgot to mention earlier as well, you have a greenhouse and you have an aviary. This home has so much to offer, you just cannot put it in one video. So as a recap, 703 Dancy Avenue, which is located in Vernonburg, is very exclusive, it's very private, it's very much a statement of lifestyle. You don't buy homes like this to say I live in the home. You buy this home to live the life it offers you. It offers the great place for kids to swim and to go boat skiing and jet skiing and to crab off your dock and to have cocktail parties throughout the year and to enjoy the dock and just live life to its fullest. That's what Vernonburg is all about. And this home represents probably the best home available in the market today in Vernonburg. It's built in 1847, 5,000 square feet. It's got 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, beautiful gourmet kitchen. The home is all about living. But as much as I spent time talking about living inside and on the porches, we're going to finish this off with where you live the most. Because if you live in Savannah, you live on the water, this is where you're going to spend more time than any place else. Own your beautiful custom dock. And this dock has, as you can see, additional room for living space, and it also has room for your beautiful boat that you need to get as well, because if you live on the water, you're going to enjoy the boat. So don't let this house slip through your fingers. For more information, contact your favorite realtor or call us at the number that follows on the screen.